bloody hell, Eliza. This has been a bloody ordeal, this has.
I can
Hello.
barely imagine. Hello, I'm happy that you both are upright and safe.
Never mind the fact that we predicted you were on the wrong side of the river, and now I'm absolutely soaking.
Yeah.
Oh, I do apologize. I should have made note of that.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
it's okay.
Hey, how you doing, Eliza? You okay?
I'm actually quite well. I thank you kindly for asking. You caught me at the perfect time. I'm in between chores and taking a quiet moment to enjoy the wonderful, soothing sounds of the river.
Oh,
It is
nice.
quite nice here, to be fair. I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
been to this particular spot.
It's quite wonderful. I should note as a note of warning about oh gosh, about like 300 meters due south of here. I guess the military from Fort Zancudo like to do aircraft exercises, and they
Oh,
often tend to crash over there,
Don't you
yeah.
worry
especially with the
about
new
it.
ones. Yeah.
Yesterday,
That's yeah.
we were in just outside Fort Zancudo, and let's just say I needed to go and change my underwear as an air crash
Oh.
landed
Yep.
just beside my vehicle. So, more than used to it at this point.
Most certainly, indeed. But with that said, I am quite delighted to see that you both are safe and looking rather hale and healthy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like it feels like we're kind of in the eye of the storm at the minute. I was just kind of waiting for something to come around the corner, but at the minute everything's been suspiciously quiet.
Yeah. That's but a bit worrying, to be honest. Silence is always scary.
It's good that you both are staying aware of that. It's very easy to get lulled into a sense of complacency, especially in regards to some of the subjects you have been writing about, which I do want to, in this moment, commend you for the strength of your prose in regards to that. Incredibly
Been some people have called us idiots, I guess, but and I can see their train of thought. It's been quite a stressful few days. We delivered some newspapers to New Babylon a few days ago. I don't think anybody knew it was us. We were in disguise delivering the papers.
I had one delivered to me.
Fantastic. Because my colleague Billy Bob over there, he specifically asked for a newspaper to be delivered to Miss Eliza. So,
Well, I appreciate it greatly. I very much enjoyed reading it.
good to know Bazin actually remembered. Okay. I'm amazed by how bald he is now, by the way. Jesus Christ.
He's an interesting one. I didn't really know him very well outside of Big Dog Noodles.
The same every day. The spice used to do. At one point, can I be honest, Eliza? At one point, I was when I was losing my marbles a little bit. I was trying to get a Molotov to set fire to his stand.
Oh my.
Really?
Yeah, he was doing my head, and he was taking all the customers, doing all of his bloody clever little raffles. Frank's was dead, but I couldn't get hold of one. Thank God I never really, in hindsight.
It certainly would have stirred up a storm, that's for certain.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. Speaking of, we had a really good conversation yesterday with Mr. Waxford.
Really?
It was only when the meeting finished I realised how long we've been talking, because I think all parties were fully engrossed. It was about an hour-long meeting.
Yeah.
One, it was for me to introduce him to Nora, finally. But also, he's going to show you something, Eliza, that I have requested that it doesn't go any further than you and him. The person that's been giving us this information appears to have given us something that I don't even think you know at this point, which happened over the past few days. We are going to write about it this week, but you'll have the full document, I believe, as soon as he gets in touch with you.
I appreciate that.
It's something that we hope not a lot of people have seen. If a lot of people have seen that, then the problem is really worrying.
Mm.
That's just so you have an idea of the scope of how strange this information is going to be. At least, yeah, where it comes from, I guess.
I understand.
Now, I do have, you know, as we've spoken about, me and Nora here, we've gotten ourselves in the habit of writing about things that could be potentially life-threatening. So we figured the common sense thing to do would be to double down and go again this week. So we have another article we are considering publishing on the front cover, but there is not a whole lot to write about. However, there was one story about this individual I heard, and apparently you were present when this happened, and I was hoping you could either confirm or deny it so I know whether to include it in the paper. Now, I will not include your name in the paper when I say this, or where I got it from. You won't be the first person to have told it to me either if it's true, but if you don't feel comfortable when I ask you about it, you just don't worry about it.
I'll be upfront with you.
Okay. So we are considering this week plastering our suspect from Jets and Docks on the front cover of the paper. Obviously we have a photograph of him, a very clear photograph, or well, at least of the mask and the outfit he wears on the dock, so we can, and then also we have from a distance him next to a helicopter that appears to have some sort of weaponry on the side of it. Now we can use that on the inside. However, in terms of concrete information, all we have is that this individual has been seen basically around the Jets and Dock areas, and we know it to be around the time the shipments were coming in. However, there was one other story about this person I have been told, and I'm hoping you can you can shed some light on it, whether it's true or not.
1 second, I need to write some stuff down.
Yeah, it's okay, don't you worry about it, take your time. This is going to shape this whole week's newspaper, this conversation right here, if it's true or not. I hope it's true, it's so funny. Gonna Siggy, Nora.
Do you have? Or...
Yeah, I've got loads, mate.
No.
My smoking's
Thank
gone
you.
through the roof since we started doing this job. You
Yeah,
mind if I smoke next to you, Eliza?
helps with the stress.
What was that?
You mind if I have a cigarette next to you? I know you live in
Oh.
a life of
Oh.
It's quite all right. I am not bothered by it at all.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Sorry.
Thank God, because
I didn't even ask about
Writing a
this.
casual note here. Nothing particularly pressing.
Oh, okay. Oh no,
What?
never mind. Flashback.
Oh my
to the mess
God, you
over there.
scared
Sorry,
me,
I
okay?
got excited about nothing. I thought it was Iggy. It's his Crim character. I thought that was Frank's friend Iggy on the lemon list, but it's his Crim character, Phil. Oh, he's going to be gutted when he finds out Frenchie's dead. Hey, Nora. Oh, just been thinking. You know the guest article stuff we're thinking about doing?
Yeah,
EJ would be a good one.
true.
So with Eliza, but she's left everything behind these days, so
Well, I still think it would be interesting as well if she's up for it.
I do want to speak to Mr. Larry Knox about that as well, whether he'd be interested. I'm convinced it would be the funniest article in the history of any newspaper article.
Oh, and we have to speak also to that policeman, the Arjun.
Oh, Mr.
Arjun.
Arjun, yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I had a couple of
Yeah, I
more
think.
texts, Nora. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Eliza, just to give you a scope of how popular this edition of the newspaper has been, over the last 24, well, I guess nearly 48 hours now, we've given away 250 copies.
That is incredible.
It's comfortably been there. And then we've had a bunch of people asking for the first and the second editions because this is the first one they've read. It seems like it's gathered a lot of momentum the last 2 days. What is she writing, bro? Hmm. Oh, hi.
Okay.
Have a proper look at that later, Nora, me and you.
Yeah.
Got excited then. I thought you were writing as a whole article for the paper, Eliza.
Some of that, which I hope I noted,
Oh, thanks for the follow,
is a
Actor.
bit of conjecture.
Hey, thanks for
But
the follow,
I can
Art.
confirm
Appreciate
from a
you.
first-hand account the verity.
Okay.
Of what is written in that note, of which I will not speak aloud.
Okay. Now, okay, is there, let me ask you, Eliza, and because I'll be honest, mate, I'll consider you, I'll put you on the highest of highest pedestals in terms of people I trust around here, and there's not a lot of them these days. Do you want me to ask you anything else, or would you rather keep it at what you've written in the note? And answer
I'll
honestly.
do my best to answer, and I will let you know that the information in the note I just gave you is incredibly sensitive, but I trust your ability to exercise discretion because I fully recognize that. Though, sure, maybe this information could get tracked back to me. More importantly, you are the ones that are putting your names and lives on the line, essentially.
Okay. You might, when we have a proper look at it, you might actually determine that what I'm about to ask you doesn't hold much gravity, I guess, compared to what's on that piece of paper. I will ask this. I will ask what I was going to ask just to confirm whether it is true or not. I was told that at a recent mayoral debate that you were, I guess, almost, I don't know what the word is, hosting, taking questions.
Mm.
And that a question was asked that disturbed proceedings, that you tried to buy time, but the question got asked by the person anyway. Now, that's not really, I guess, the bit I'm interested in. The bit I'm interested in was what I heard afterwards was that that same individual suddenly appeared on stage and threw a set of fleurs down and the crowd started to run and scream and thinking that an airstrike was inbound. As they slowly walked towards the bleachers. And then a police chase ensued. No bombs were dropped, but the person got away.
I can text you evidence of this, but I don't know if that'll put you in a bad position if anyone gets a hold of your phone.
I'll be honest with you, Eliza, at this point my phone is molten hot. It's up to you whether you think it puts you in danger, more than anything.
Sword of Damocles has been hanging over my head the past 9 months. It's gonna fall at some point. Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll let Nora investigate that one, eh?
That is what I was texted. At the time, I did not know what he was referring to when he mentioned the investors. But before then, he was spotted speaking to the man I referenced before.
Oh my god. If you're not understanding my reaction, my old criminal character, that is my former gang leader
Won't
right
use
there.
this would be to you, but if it helps grant a better snapshot as to what happened.
Okay. I was on the phone to that individual yesterday.
Oh?
He was calling me about his boxing tournament thing we ran a story on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think I need to ask anything else. I think I would rather, considering the way everything's worked so far, Eliza, I would rather wait until you've spoken to Mr. Waxford about, I would say, a very fruitful conversation, which has given me and Nora, I would say, about 57 different wormholes to travel down.
Minimum.
To add to the other
Waxford
hundreds.
is exceedingly talented in that particular regard, I will say.
Yeah. I enjoy our conversations, to be honest. Just so you know as well, the another article we are running this week is we are going to do a deep dive in terms of, because with the thing with art, Eliza, is art is kind of, what's the saying, the beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yes, indeed.
And
subjective, indeed.
Exactly, and every person will see, I guess, something different whenever they look at a piece of art. Now, this week we are going to, I think I'm doing it this week, maybe a mix of me and Nora, and then Nora's going to do one next week. Or we'll do it both, one week this week, one this week, one next. We will be doing a interpretation of a piece of art that we have been, I would say the one we've enjoyed the most, which will be Lady Justice.
Yeah.
That's actually quite moving. I really like that. I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
I do find it really interesting like I'm a person that enjoys art a lot, and I can see a lot of not just it's not only significance, but like my brain goes
Want to show
to
you
a
guys?
lot of
Yeah, wait.
important
Look.
artworks
I'll tell you
through
what my nose is
history,
in the
and
background. Let me show you.
there's a couple that really resonate with that specific poster.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is really interesting that we speak about that because those artworks have a lot of significance.
Incredibly true.
Funny enough, I've just
Especially with the way the symbolism proliferates. I keep ruining that word.
the Nest logo in the
Different,
background.
I guess, sectors of our government buildings.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to take too much of your time up now, Eliza. I appreciate the conversation as always.
Of course. Truly, always a pleasure. I do hope what I have said and written is proven useful to you both.
I will leave you with one little cry for help.
Mm.
You know Mr. Speedy?
I met him a couple of times, indeed.
Next time you see him, you tell that little fucker to stop trying to poach Nora in front of my own eyes.
I can certainly pass on the message, yes.
Please don't
He
tell him
was
I called
just
him a little
being
fucker.
nice.
I will not
I'm
say that. I will
actually
not
very
say
scared of
that.
him. And I'll be honest, he was one of my favourite bosses when I worked at Frank's. So we had a
I
we had a
assure
laugh
you that
about
I
it
will not
yesterday.
say that.
It was nice to see him though. He looks like Elvis these days.
He's got quite the coif, indeed.
You know, it's brilliant. I don't know. I was thinking at the time. I was thinking, I wonder how much Brill cream he's put on that. But then I realised now he's just using. I wonder what you can get on the land, which helps you put that much like I don't know.
Salt water
Oh,
and
yeah?
peat moss is actually pretty good for. I guess salt water's better for waves if you're going for something like that.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I know a mixture of peat moss and clay is good for structure and volume. Not great for the scalp, but you know, if you're trying to design or style something, it's a pretty effective way to go about things.
I'm gonna have to remember that Nora for Billy Bob,
Oh
my
my.
new alter ego. All right, Eliza.
Yeah.
Well, I'm extremely happy that you are healthy and doing well, and I hope what you get.
Appreciate that greatly.
I'm hoping you get what you need. And